Welcome to my delusion.
You've made it. The world is quiet now, and it's just us.
This is no filter.
Welcome to the
No
Savon
fluff.
Experience
Just me
Pillow Talk
in my
Solo
pajamas.
Edition. Your safe space to reflect, exhale, and get real. I'm your host, Savon, and tonight we're diving deep. So get comfortable, take a breath, and let's talk.
Every week I'm pulling up with the real solo. No guests, no edits, just you, me, and the truth. So go ahead, get comfortable. You're tuned in into the Savon Experience. Pillow Talk Solo Edition. Let's talk.
Girl. What's going on, y'all? And it's still Pride Month. It is still Pride Mother Crunching Month. How y'all doing? Girl, I've been saying I was going to fix that intro so where it won't be doing this is a hard stop. You know, I should start doing ASMR. Because I just really have a lot I want to tell you. And maybe I should give you these type of tidbits. Whisper. Or is that shit old? Is that old? Would that be doing too much? Like, to bring that back? Would it? Because I just did so many things. Would that be like old school? Because here lately, I feel like people haven't been too graceful to me, bitch. Because they've been calling me old, ghetto, and a whole bunch of other things, girl. One of my clients called me ghetto, bitch, because I still like French salad dressing. And I don't see what the problem is. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Savon Experience Pillow Talk. So listen, the way I wrote this out before, y'all, I was giving like audio and then I was giving visuals, and like my bitch bumped that. I'm just gonna give all visuals. But for our members, Jeebas and Divas, you'll still see all the behind the scenes shit and little additional videos. And then for our scholars, you'll still get that extra as well. But I think people like seeing visuals, so I'm just gonna upload the video. And thank you so very much. Like, real talk, y'all, my subscribership has gone up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys commenting on the podcast clips. I appreciate you, just watching, sharing, getting the word out, because y'all, I feel like there's enough space for all of us out here, and you do not have to be sensational as fuck just to get the views. Well, you might get more views. Let's just call a thing a thing. You might get more views because people like sensational ass shit. For sure. For sure. So you gon' get some extra views because they like that shit. But like, thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all so much for just giving the podcast love. I have been trying to be as consistent as possible with dropping the content every Wednesday, every Saturday, Sunday and Wednesdays, sorry. And then giving clips, all that good stuff. So thank you, honey. Make sure you lift your glass of libations, honey, and just share and tell everybody, bitch, listen, we are still fucking here. We are still learning about grace. We are still going to work on our journey of being emotionally intelligent, girl. We're going to still pour into each other and hold motherfuckers accountable. Respectfully. Okay? Until you piss us the fuck off. Okay? Respectfully. Some of y'all hoes still be trying it. Did y'all see the BET Awards? Baby, I want to talk about grace on the stage. What the BET Awards got right in 2025. I hope y'all saw it. If not, it's going to be some spoiler alerts, and y'all might want to pause, come back after you went out there and watched the reruns, after you had a chance to tune in. I'm not going to get too deep into it because, once again, I'm not the blogging type. I just want to talk about a few things, girl, and I got me some notes, and I'm going to be looking at my notes, so I can stay on track with my conversation. This week, well, by the time you hear this, it's going to be a few weeks ago. It's going to be a few weeks ago. But this year, honey, in this particular episode of the Savon Experience Pillow Talk Solo Edition, we are bringing grace to the red carpet as we reflect on the 2025 BET Awards. It wasn't just about the music, y'all. It was about the presence. It was about the power. It was about the emotional intelligence woven into our culture. You know, from Kendrick Lamar, quiet dominance, to Jamie Foxx, soulful return. Okay, baby, soulful return to the scene, girl, because he has had a very very challenging last couple years. You know what I'm saying? And so Doechii, baby, when she was telling the truth, baby, about some things, to Snoop's legacy moment, right? When Snoop came out there and did those medleys of, bitch, I said, what? The 90s? I'm sorry, honey. I'm a 1900s baby, established in 1976. You hear me? And the 90s was where it was at. I am sorry. 90s, early 2000s was just where it was at. And it could be because I'm a strong 48 girl going on 49, and that could be why I feel that way. But I am sorry. The music was musicking, honey. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys was doing their thing, honey. Okay? Baby, we had soulful music from H-Town, Jodeci, Boys to Me and Honey, Bow Wow. Let's get into it. Keisha Cole, Destiny's Child, Beyonce. Okay? At A. Marie, bitch. Sierra. Aaliyah. Girl, down. Like, the 90s was it, bitch. We just had the music, honey. Salt and Pepper was probably like the 80s and no, the 80s and 90s. Salt and Pepper, bitch. You understand? Oh, music was just musicking. Emotions make you cry sometimes, baby. Come on, H-Town. Oh, make you fall in love. Oh. But of course, they didn't have the flatness that I had, bitch. But H-Town was the motherfucking shit. Houston just brought out some really good artists. Memphis brought out some really good artists, girl. Like, it was just everything. And I wish they would have had them on there. I wish they would have had them on there. Like, it was freaking amazing. There wasn't a lot of overperformance going on. Girl, people was just there. Bitch, they brought out back 106 in Park and pretty much all of the hosts from 106. Bitch, Free, the original Free from BET 106 in Park was on it. Girl, listen, looking delicious, honey, looking just fabulous. I was gonna have an unemotional moment. Let me shut my mouth, girl. Baby, I was here for it. I'm like, BET truly celebrating Black entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Black excellence. And this is not to shade anything else. And I don't feel like I should fucking have to say that. Everything else is so mainstream and automatically accepted. I shouldn't have to keep saying, you know, don't disrespect anybody. Bitch, you should know that. Bitch, Pink. Bitch. The 90s, that first album, honey, when she was under L.A. Reid, bitch. Pink. Oh, it was just everything. It was everything. So y'all listen, tonight we are bringing peace to the party, honey. Grace to the glamour, real reflections to the rhythm, and we're recapping the 2025 BET Awards, if you didn't know that already. But not just the wins and performances, okay? Because they had some really, really good performances for the culture. This episode is about what those moments meant And some of y'all don't know because listen, it's been a while. Y'all grown now or wasn't even here then. What those moments revealed and why cultural excellence does not need chaos to shine. Because you know what? If there was beef, it was in the studio, honey. It was on the track, honey. Now there was some moments where it left the studio and it was some very unemotionally intelligent moments, honey, girl. You know, but that's when I felt like shit started to shift into areas where I was like, bitch, hold on, this is supposed to be about music. Leave all that other thug shit, gang banging. Leave it all out in the streets. Like, put it in the music, put it in the art. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it in the art. You know what I mean? Girl, put it in the motherfucking art. What is you doing? Like, it was everything, you know? The BET Awards have always been a space for like Black joy and recognition. We know that, right? It has always been that. But this year, something just felt like it just hit so different. I felt like it hit different. You know, I did. I just felt like it was just different. There was a quiet boldness. And when I say a quiet boldness, it was really quiet. I don't know if any of y'all felt like, I really felt like that Kevin Hart did a good job. I think they do a good job with most hosts that they bring out there, right? Did a really good job. Monique was my most favorite, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Taraji. But Kevin Hart did a really good job. But I felt like the people were a little bit nervous about his jokes in the beginning. I don't feel like they really received it. And I felt like it was funny. And I don't know, like, what happened, but it just, I don't know if it's the way they filmed it or if they didn't, like, include the real reactions. Because, well, no, it was live, bitch, so it was the way it was. I just felt like he had to really, really work hard to get the laughs, and I was on the other end like, bitch, you, girl. I said, Kevin, you gonna get your ass handed to you. You better quit playing, baby. And when he started talking about Kirk Franklin, girl, talking about some, we don't need all that thrusting, honey. Don't be throwing all that up. Girl, we don't need that twerking. He do be twerking though. Like, he do. And I'm here for it. I'm like, girl, do in the name of Jesus, do what you need to do, honey. Get it. We give you the glory. Hey, pow, 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 twerk, twerk. Like, it is giving what it gave. But listen, I just love the mood. And I felt like, you know, he came in a really high energy, and I just feel like people wasn't really picking up on it. And you saw the shock in their faces. And then he was talking about the after parties, bitch. Like, ain't no after parties. Take y'all old asses home. Ain't no after parties, bitch. None. Take your old asses home. Diddy is in jail, he said, and we have learned from our past. I said, oh, he ain't, oh, nothing, man. Kevin was Kevining, you know? And so I love it. I love it. I love it. But let's get into some moments, right? So we had moments that didn't scream, but sang. Oh, they were singing on that girl. Come on, Jennifer Hudson. When Jennifer Hudson came out there and they were doing the tribute to Jamie Foxx, and I love when people give people their flowers while they are here to accept them. I love that. I hate when we show this genuine interest after something catastrophic has happened or they're no longer here. Then everybody want to celebrate them. They want to buy their music. They want to uplift the family and give them all this, the things that they couldn't enjoy because they're not here. So I love the fact that BET does a really good job with honoring, you know, and switching it up to honor, you know, like the iconic people who paved the way before and for us. Even for those who comment about it, who provides commentary about it afterwards on YouTube, social media, TikTok, like all of these things. Like it the OGs on Utah, bitch. B. Scott. Bitch, that was one of the first people that I followed on YouTube, and I saw B. Scott go from just in her apartment And I don't know if she goes, their apartment, just to be respectful, in their apartment, girl, you know, just giving us 101 time, honey. The Paw, bitch, the Paw, beef, it's beef, Scott. Bitch, the 90s and the early 2000s. We're celebrating YouTube's 20 years of being out here in the space. And bitch, I was on here during that time too. Yes, like, oh God, I'm just so full of energy. I'm just so full. I'm just so full. But like all of the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all part of the culture. BET, YouTube, like before. Let's not even get into MySpace. We're not gonna go that far back. Let's stay focused. So I love how they really just uplifted, and I loved how Snoop Dogg came out there. I wish Dr. Dre was out there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I wish they had Lil Wayne on there doing his thing, you know. All of that. Like, it was just nice because Snoop came. Y'all gonna have to watch it because we only got 30 minutes. Let me move forward. So anyway, I love the fact that, you know, Kendrick Lamar didn't have to do the most. He just showed up and swept the night, right? Jamie Foxx didn't demand attention. He received love just by being present. Snoop didn't need fireworks. He was the fucking vibe. Look at this piece of hair right here. Oh, it keep itching me. This one curl. Oh, girl, yeah, these motherfucking pink. I did it though, bitch. What is you saying, girl? This is gonna have to go back here. What is you saying, girl? Poetic, no justice, bitch. What is you saying, girl? Honey, I didn't chew, bitch. I ate, honey. I ate on this wig, bitch. Anyway, stay focused. I am so distracted. I am so fucking distracted. I am so fucking distracted. Pillow talk. So fucking distracted. Well, anyway, girl. So let's just move forward. Kendrick Lamar's quiet dominance. 5 awards, bitch. 5. 1 stage. 0 gimmicks. 0. Kendrick and Dave Free took home Video Director of the Year for Not Like Us. And reminded everyone that artistic excellence doesn't have to yell. It just has to land. And you can be out here still promoting and encouraging people to be their better selves and still calling out injustices and things that are going on right now and still be celebrated. We are often so scared to do it, but you can do it with such grace. And I felt like people are doing it with grace and keeping emotional intelligence in place. And Kendrick does that. Several artists does that. Beyonce does it. If y'all listen to all of her albums and just not the entertainment of it, she does it on a regular basis. Fantasia does it on a regular basis. Jill Scott does it on a regular basis. I mean, you understand when I'm saying Legacy does it on a regular. All of these phenomenal. Y'all, where the fuck is V Bozeman? I don't understand where she is. Why is she not out here giving us the things? Now, I know she's working, and I'm not saying she's not doing anything. That's not what I'm saying. But why can't we uplift her too? Because she is absolutely vocally remarkable as well. And I would love to have seen her more after Empire. There was a lot of talent that swept through Empire that I don't understand what's going on, why we're not able to celebrate their music, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we're not able to have them also a part of it. Why it's a select few. It is so many talented people out there. So I do believe still we need to do better as a collective, looking for these, I'm going to say, artists that are most likely on their own labels, right? They're not being powered by the machine, right? They are out there, independent artists. It's so many talented people out there. So many. So many. So Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free taking home Video Director of the Year, bitch. Jamie Foxx's celebration when Jamie stepped out, baby. It wasn't just a comeback for him. And I don't know why people keep saying a comeback because he ain't going nowhere. Jamie's been working. Honey, he had a little minor setback. He is grateful for being able to continue to do the things that he does in life. And we all should take that to not take that little moment to understand that we don't need to take things in, for granted, right? Um, it was a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Jamie reminded us that the survival is worth celebrating. The moments, the moments, the right now is worth celebrating. You know, I'll have to. I'm gonna give you a tidbit of something. While I was going through my weight loss journey, right? I didn't allow myself to enjoy the wins that were happening at the time. I constantly looked at, oh, I can do better. I've made this goal. Now it's time to reach the next goal. And it's okay to constantly be, pushing yourself to be better. It's okay to constantly encourage yourself to do great things and keep evolving and keep learning, right? I was watching Kiki Palmer on with her interview with Scott and the house guest. And one thing that she said that she was afraid of was not growing, right? So, but we need to also be able to live in those moments, enjoy those moments and those wins, because when they're gone, they're gone. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Take pictures, do videos, do all that stuff. I don't care if you don't like the way you look right then. I don't care if you don't like you're not happy in that moment. Document it, record it. I didn't take a lot of pictures because I'm like, girl, I'm not there yet. I want to do this big reveal, or bitch, my skin is doing this, or beard is bearding, bearding. But even though I may not have been the most confident in that moment, or I didn't like what I saw in the mirror from a physical perspective because I wanted to just be better, I also look back and love the person that I saw and love the journey that I was on, and glad I was able to move forward. But you have to be able to look back to also to continue to appreciate the current, now, and the future. So watching BET this year, them celebrating the current, the past, the previous, and all of that, and bringing it all together. I mean, y'all got to understand, this is exactly how we get from point A to B. Then going back, looking at just all these other things, right? So enjoy the now while still working to better yourself for the future. Because if you don't enjoy it right now, what was it for? Girl, I'm still trying to get down to my smallest weight, which was 219 pounds. And a lot of people didn't even realize I was 219. They thought I was smaller than that. No, girl, I'm a tall girl. I'm a tall drink of water. I'm a tall libation, honey. A tall piece of libation. And I was like, oh, girl, but I can get smaller. I want to be in Wonderland. That's what we call it when you get on your weight loss journey. Wonderland. You want to be in the 100s. And it would be cute to say that I made that, but I don't want to be like, okay, I made that, girl. Now I'm back up in 300s. Like, I don't want to do that either, right? But I also, what I did not do, and I'm going to segue into some other things. What I did not do is, once I started losing the weight and once I got to the weight that I wanted to be, I never let my big girls and boys, my big family, my plus size family, because I always identify still as plus size, because I am, and I love that about me, right? Me losing weight was for me. It wasn't because I feel like, oh, I wasn't unhealthy. I didn't have diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I have none of them things. Also, so you don't have to be underweight or overweight to have those things. There's lots of people who are within their weight range, eating the right things, and have those same problems. So, I was never that person and not that person right now. However, I just didn't allow myself to enjoy and celebrate my gains, with me, my progress, my accomplishments. So I do like the fact, and I do feel like we need to do that collectively. We need to make sure we are celebrating the people now, the wins now, documenting those moments, journaling them, videoing them, taking pictures for yourself to go back and look back later. Shit, you might have, I don't know, Alzheimer and not remember shit. Those videos may help you remember some things. Those videos might help you bring you joy in moments of depression, because it is truly a battle. Truly a battle. So enjoy those moments, baby. Jamie was being celebrated, and we love that for him. And let's not forget all those accomplishments. He's saying a lot of great things. So many artists that we don't see what they go through in the back, and all of them are doing the damn thing, doing the most in a positive way, and we don't hear about it because a lot of people don't talk about it, or we have this bar that's so fucking high that we feel like what they do is not good enough. Well, bitch, you couldn't even do that. Let's just be real. Some of us can't do it. You're not doing it in the career that you're in right now. You're not excelling past your peers. Would always have a snappy comeback on a comment on some shit that somebody else should be doing, girl, but you not. Let's look at your reviews. Let's look at your performance reviews or performance appraisals at your job from your boss and see what they gotta say. Post them. I want y'all to post y'all performance reviews and let us review and give our commentary on it and see how you feel when you know you bust your ass all the time to get that job, or don't. And we're gonna be like something, you know, that's a damn shame. You got this opportunity and you just wasting it. You're not even doing shit. That's all you did. So and so did that, girl. It ain't nothing. I wish that some people could be ridiculed every second of their fucking day to understand what it's like to be a celebrity. Now, I don't understand what it's like to be a celebrity because I'm not a celebrity, but I'm trying to give grace so that when I ever get there, when, not if, when, and I can hear some of y'all smart mouth bastards man talking about some bitch, you already 48, 49. Girl, when is it gonna happen? When it does. And how you know it ain't happening now? Because you don't know my goals. Worry about you. But I'm gonna save it for the next episode because I got some shit I want to talk about that too. So Jamie's solo celebration was absolutely wonderful. I was so glad that he was able to sit here and he was able to receive it. He reminded us once again that survival is worth celebrating, that peace, when you find it, radiates louder than pain. Peace radiates louder than pain. You hear me? And Stevie Wonder honoring him. Bitch, y'all hoes ain't got nobody honoring y'all. Y'all all granddaddy won't even honor y'all hoes. Your cousin don't even fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Girl, Stevie Wonder honoring him. Whoa, that was an ancestral moment. That was iconic. Iconic. So for those to be like, well, he ain't done all that, he can't really say, I mean, he had to do this. Well, bitch. And what you doing? Girl, we at 28 minutes. Let me wrap this shit up because I told y'all I'm keeping this shit 30. Doechii's bold truth. Doechii didn't just accept Best Female Hip Hop Artist. She took her moment to speak truth to power. She called out the government's violent responses to protests because they are violent, especially right now. And she did it with poise, purpose, and presence. That's, my friends, my divas and jivas, baby, that young lady right there, baby, is emotional intelligence in action. That's grace with grit. Use your platforms. Use the power and the favor that you've been given to make society a better place. Now, it ain't always rainbows and it ain't always the berries of fields. We're not always able to frolic. We have to do the work. We have to do some of the hard things. We have to make some hard decisions. Not everybody is going to feel like they winning. That's just the way it is. But everybody should feel a piece of the love and progress. Period. We've got to find a way to compromise and live in this big ass earth in some type of peace, in some type of tandemness. We've got to be able to do it. All the hate that's going on right now is just mind-boggling to me. It is like history repeating itself. The shit that's going on right now needs to be in the history books if they don't ban it. 'Cause, bitch, they love to ban some shit because they don't want to. They don't want to be held accountable to some shit they doing, girl. They want to ban it so they ain't gotta think about it because it didn't happen. Bitch, it happened and you did it. Your granddaddy did it. You right now will be somebody's grandparents, great grandparents in a few years. And if what you doing right now, you don't feel like you should be, you will be able to be proud about it, to talk to your future lineage about it, then you know you doing some fucked up shit and you shouldn't be doing it. That is your sign that you fucking up. Doechii did that. Bravo, boo. Bravo. Class act at its best. 106 in Park, baby. Cultural reflection. Okay, so hold on. I'm not gonna do it. Blue Ivy winning Young Stars, baby. Come on, Blue. Yes, ma'am. Angela Reese and Jalen Hurts get their flowers right now, honey. Leon Thomas, baby, taking home Best New Artist. Now, I didn't know who Leon Thomas was. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna go too deep because, bitch, I'm old. I didn't know who that was. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to do better. Because I didn't know who that was. But I do now. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all some other shit that made me feel real old, and we're gonna get back on track because we only got a few more minutes because I'm 31 minutes at this present time. Y'all, so look, I went and got my nails done, right? And I'm a stubby girl. I'm a nubby girl. Nubbies. Nubs. Okay, nubs. Okay, honeydew. Nubs. Thank you, boo. I appreciate this so much, and I got my toes done, right? I just found out that people don't really get art on their feet no more, girl. Bitch, I was like, I want my toes done, and I want nail art on the big toe. And my friend that was with me, she was like, oh, they can bring it back. I was like, bring it back. What you mean, bring it back? Bitch, y'all, they don't do art no more on their toes, girl. She was like, no, girl. You know, she has she owns a nail salon, so she was like, "No, girl, like I've not done that in a while." And I was like, "What you ain't gonna do is age me out. That's what you ain't gonna do." She was like, "Girl, I ain't done that in a while, girl, but that's cute. Like, bring it back, bitch." And will, because I'm gonna get nail art on my big toe every time. So now I know what point in our lives do we get set in our ways and we do that shit to the end of time. Because I know we all got that one auntie, uncle, auntie, all them bitch. We like, bitch, you are still wearing it like it's still in style. Bitch, we ain't done that in 20 years, but they still think that shit is fine. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's gonna be me with the finger art and the big toe art. That's what it's gonna be, me. And he was like, "So, do you want like acrylic on your toe? You want like your big toenail like longer?" I was like, "Bitch, no, you ain't gonna fuck up my shoes." He was like, "Ooh, natural." Bitch, what you mean natural? He's like, "Okay, natural." Y'all hoes, I remember when they started putting acrylic on their toes and them long ass them feet dragging the ground because they heels. When you get longer nails on your toes, girl, you gotta get bigger heels. Because if they touch the floor and they drag it and scraping it, I respect everyone's style, everyone's decision to do what they want to do, girl, and scratch your toes, girl, scrub the floor. That ain't what they meant then, but scrub the floor, girl. Do you. Do you. But anyway, so it is Pride Month, girl. We are celebrating. I can't say this is a celebration because, bitch, this is the most fucked up Pride Month 2025, period. But y'all, we already had our respect over rainbows. But listen, so respect over rainbows, grace over glitter, baby. This award season, it was not about who shouts the loudest, baby. It was about who shows up whole. And that's exactly what they did with the BET Awards this year. Congratulations on all the winners, girl. I'm sorry, Leon Thomas. I did not know who you are and who you were, but I know now, honey. Y'all, respect isn't seasonal, baby. Grace isn't passive. This episode isn't just a recap, girl. It's a reminder that peace is a choice and dignity, say it again, girl. Dignity is the loudest flex. What do I celebrate loudly? That's what I want you to ask yourself. So as you scroll through the highlights and stand for your faves for the BET Awards this year, ask yourself, what do I celebrate loudly? What do I respect in silence? And you might want to check that thing that you celebrate and respect in silence. Why do you do that shit in silence? Why are you so afeared? Why are you so scared to respect it loudly? That's an assignment. Take that assignment, right? And figure out why you do that. And give people their fucking flowers while they're here. Don't wait until something tragic has happened to let somebody know that you appreciate them. And I want y'all to know I appreciate each and every one of y'all that come in here and listen to this podcast for 3 seconds all the way to the end, or just come back and forth. And if you don't listen to the podcast and you watch the clips, thank you for watching the clips. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting, whether it's good or bad, because, girl, we can take it over here, girl. Thank you for sharing it, or thank you for just being like giving it a thumbs down, bitch, because that means you at least watched it. So thank you so very much. But I do want you guys to ask yourself, seriously, what do you celebrate loudly and what do you respect in silence? And then why the fuck did you do it in silence? This has been the Savon Experience Pillow Talk, where culture meets clarity. You heard it. Where rhythm meets reflection. Where we celebrate not just what shines, but what centers us. What centers us and makes us whole. Until next time, honey, stay soulful, stay sharp, stay Savon, girl. Have a good night.
Come slide into the quiet space where the moonlight touches grace. I'm speaking
Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Remember, grace isn't just for others, it's for you too. Until next time, this has been the Savon Experience Pillow Talk Solo Edition. Be kind, be soft, be you.
let it flow. No mask, no noise, just my truth in the dark. Laid back whispers straight from the heart. Let the world now come and walk this walk. You're deep inside the Savon Experience Pillow Talk.